we are going to run the word count using Hadoop in your local machine. So first, open your browser and search the Hadoop word count, and we click through the first result, and you need to make sure that it has the exact version of the Hadoop that you installed in your local machine. In this course, we're gonna use 3.3.6. So we can get into the website, and here you can see there is an example of word count. So we click, and here we have the source code. So we need to build a new Java file in your Hadoop root folder. And then we have to execute. First, we have already configured the Hadoop. If you haven't configured the Hadoop in your local machine, please go review my last video. So here we compile the word count.java file and get a jar execution file. So we copy. But before that, we need to go into the Hadoop folder and run this commands. And as you can see in your folder, there are 3 new files generated, which are class file. And then we need to create a jar file. So as you can see, we have already compiled the Java file and get the jar file. And next, we need to start Hadoop to run this task. Start all. At the meantime, I need to mention that we need to create directory in our HDFS. If it is your first time to run Hadoop in your local machine, you need to specify which directory we are working on. And you can specify the directory by typing bin hdfs dfs make directory of user your name, and in this task we're gonna run word count, and we need to have input. We don't need to specify the output. We don't need to create a folder for output because the output folder will create it automatically when we run this task. So we can run enter. File exists because this is not my first time to run it. And if you are the first time to run this command, you will get this successful message. And let's see what's inside this input folder. As you know, it should has nothing. So next, we need to put our input file into our input folder. So we can use hdfs dfs put our file 01. Since the file 01 is already at the root folder of Hadoop, so we ignore the path and just give the name and where we need to put. So in Hadoop, it defaults. See, your folder start from your username, so you can just write input. It's done. So also for the file 2, Okay, so let's see what's inside the input folder. Great, we have put 2 files into our input folder in our HDFS system. So let's see what's inside this file. So we can just type cat to have a look at what's inside our file 01. Great, it's hello world by world, and also we can have a look at the file 02, which is hello Hadoop and goodbye Hadoop. So since we have all the necessary file, we can run the application. Here I'm gonna copy and paste, but before run this line of code, I need you to mention that you need to change name to your name instead of Joe, unless you are Joe. So in this command, we're gonna use the compiled wc.jar and the word count, which is the class, to run this file in the input and output to the output folder. And it will create MapReduce task and job and give you the process. As you can see, the map finish first and reduce finish after it. And here is a lot of information telling you about what happened in Hadoop. So after this, we can have a look at our output. So I'm going to copy and paste, but before that, change the path to your name. Okay, we got this 5, which is great and matches the expectation. So this is the example that's using the word count to run on a small task. So remember that after you run all the tasks, you need to stop all the node and managers, and it may take a few seconds. Let's see if everything is killed. Yes, great. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.